The law of cybersecurity is quite simple. If you add functionality to any organization environment, you're going to decrease the security. Or to put it another way, whenever you add functionality, you're going to increase the risk. Using that law of cybersecurity, it's important to state something that seems obvious, but is not obvious to many organizations, and that is, in any real practical sense of the word, 100% security doesn't exist. Now, yes, we could go in and achieve 100% security by taking a computer, turning it off, disconnecting it from any network, pour lighter fluid on it, burn it to a crisp, take those ashes and bury them in the ground, and maybe, just maybe, we could start to get pretty close to 100% security. The problem in that scenario is, what is the value? The value is zero, right? So I still work with some companies or clients that when we're doing the initial consultation, they go, Eric, we love your approach to cybersecurity, but we're only going to hire you if you can guarantee that we will be 100% secure. And usually at those moments, I say, have a nice day, right? Because if anybody is telling you that you can have 100% security and have a functional network and run a business, they are lying to you. They are not telling you the truth. So it's important that we recognize when putting together a cybersecurity program, there's going to be some risks. You always have to accept some risk. But the challenge is to ask the right questions. The problem in most organizations, and the reason why they make bad decisions when it comes to cybersecurity, is they only ask one question. And the question they ask is, what is the value or benefit? Well, there's always value or benefit. So if you're only asking the one question of what is the value or benefit, then you're going to always do things that might get you in a whole lot of trouble. The way you win at this game called cybersecurity is by asking a second question. And that second question is this: what is the risk or exposure? So now any business making a decision, you say, what is the value or benefit? What is the risk or exposure? And then your analysis is quite simple. Is the benefit worth the risk or exposure? If the benefit is worth the risk, then you make that decision. If the benefit is not worth the risk, then you don't make that decision. But just by adding in that second question of not just looking at value and benefit and blindly doing things that could have huge exposure to your business, your clients, or your critical information, it's very important that you always ask that second question. You have full visibility. What is the value and benefit? What is the risk and exposure? And then cybersecurity business decisions comes down to a simple analysis. Is the risk and exposure worth the value and benefit?